everyone and welcome back to Letty Sparkle. If you're new here, I'm Letty. I'm a 35-year-old makeup artist. No, I'm a 35-year-old crazy makeup person who loves all things makeup. So if you like makeup as well, then you've definitely come to the right channel. I'll be doing lots of makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, trying out new products, trying out strange products, anything I can get my hands on basically. So if you enjoy that sort of content, then please just subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when I'm posting. In today's video I'm just going to be getting kind of ready, doing my face because I've done my eyes already obviously on this look. My eye makeup tutorial should already be up, so I'll link that here if it is. And I'm just basically going to be talking to you about my experience with MLM companies and what I think of them and that sort of thing. So if you're thinking of joining an MLM company or you're interested in that sort of content, then please do keep on watching. Thank you. So we're going to start with our base. So the eyes will already be up hopefully, so I'll link that down below if it is. But yeah, so I have moisturised my skin and put some Lumine Glow Boost. So I'm going to go straight in with foundation. So yeah, so today we're going to be using a couple of old products and a couple of new products. Whilst I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to be talking about my experience with MLM companies. So I do have a few notes here because I didn't want to forget things. So I thought I'd go through, so I'm using the Forever foundation. And this one, you have to shake it to kind of activate it. And I'm just going to pop that on the back of my hand. Oh, it's gone all funny, how bizarre. Okay, I'm just going to pop that on. So this foundation is pretty much the perfect shade for me right now, which is good. So, MLM is a multi-level marketing company. And basically they're kind of sales companies, so you have to sell stuff for them. But really the main way you're going to make a profit out of them is by building a team. So, which isn't easy to do in my experience. So obviously what I'm giving you is my experience with MLMs. I'm not telling you to do it or not to do it, or I'm just giving you my experience with them and what I did and stuff, and what I thought was good, what I thought was bad, that sort of situation. So I really like how this foundation looks, so that's good. I hope you can see it as well on camera as I can here. So the ones I have done New Skin, and I did Avon like many moons ago. Avon's not really a multi-level, although it kind of is. But it's kind of a more affordable one. A lot of them are quite expensive products. And although some of the products are great, and I'm using the e.l.f. Camouflage Concealer because this foundation is quite dark, so I think it'll be okay to use this one. It's very yellow. It's very yellow. Okay. So I was approached by a few different companies. I was approached by Arborn, as well as I think it's Forever or Aloe Forever, which is just the aloe vera one. And then I was approached also by New Skin, or by people that sell New Skin. And kind of what they kind of do is they kind of sell you this picture that you can earn money from your phone by just doing a couple of posts a day, and you'll earn loads of money, and you can buy yourself a nice Mercedes or a nice Land Rover and that sort of thing, which I'm sure can happen to people. In my case it did not happen. But yeah, so I think with them, so you kind of join the company, you then normally have to buy some sort of a kit, so you've actually got something to work from. My kit with New Skin cost me about, I want to say about £60. I can't really remember, to be honest, but I think it was roughly like £60. I'm just going to set my under eyes with my Laura Mercier quickly. So yeah, I think it was about £60, and with New Skin, their biggest seller is a toothpaste, a whitening toothpaste, which actually I quite liked, and I've used up until recently. The only reason I'm not purchasing it again is just because it's £10 each time. But even Elsie liked it because it's quite a nice minty vanilla-y taste, so it's quite nice. So I did really like the toothpaste. But it was £10, so it was quite expensive really. However, I did really like it. So that was one good product, I suppose. I'm just going to go in with my Real Techniques sponge, but I'm going to go with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This video's going to be all over the place, so I'm really sorry if it is. I'm really trying hard for it to not be. So I did it for a couple of, for probably about a year. And I bought quite a few products from there. I've got some of the products here to show you. And I'll kind of tell you about it. So, but no, they're kind of, yeah, so they sell it to you as if it's kind of like, kind of get rich quick scheme, which it really isn't. I think the only way you're gonna be successful is if you put a lot of effort into it. So I was approached by 3 different people, sort of roughly around the same sort of time that I started doing like my channel and stuff. So people saw my channel on Facebook and they started like contacting me about selling it because it'd be the perfect thing for me to do and stuff. And the way they make it sound is that, oh, you'd be perfect for this. They kind of really compliment you and stuff, which is lovely. Now that I come to think of it, I think none of it was actually, sorry, I'm just kind of doing my hair. None of it was actually very truthful, probably. So my skin at the moment is really bad. I've got loads of little bumps here and stuff, so I don't know what's going on with my skin at the moment. And probably using that foundation was probably not a good idea, to be fair. But here we are. So I'm just going to do some, I don't have a new, I was meant to use this and I forgot. I got the e.l.f. putty primer, Paula's putty primer. I was meant to use that and I totally forgot. How annoying. For contour today I'm going to use my MAC palette. This is the Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette. And I'm going to take this contour brush from Luxie and I'm going to go into these 2 shades. So just mix them up a little bit. And just kind of contour a little, just a little tiny bit. So I can't talk and do this bit, so I'll be back in a minute. Contouring done. Okay, so yeah, so I kind of was approached by a couple of different companies to do it, so I kind of reviewed some of their products and I did really like the aloe vera products. I did try a few of the makeup. I actually purchased the BB cream like twice and I used it the whole way through. It was a very, very good BB cream, but it cost like £35, I think. So it was very expensive really for what it was. I'm just going to go with my MAC Give Me Sun powder. So that's all bronzed and stuff, so yeah, that's good. So yeah, I then tried my friend that does Arbonne. She came over and my makeup a few times. Again, my makeup looked lovely. The products were really, really nice, but they were just very, very expensive. I'm not really sure what did it for me that made me change to, that made me sign up to New Skin. I just think something about it just kind of seemed right. They had quite a lot, I think because they had the toothpaste at £10, it seemed like some of it was affordable. And they had quite a lot of makeup being released, which is what I was into. So I kind of did that. And that's kind of what I think made me sign up for New Skin rather than Forever or Arbonne. But yeah, that was kind of, I think, the reason behind it. Now, I'm just going to go with my highlighter, actually blush first. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to go in with this mauvey shade here. So I really like how my face is looking so far. So yeah, there's that one. And then for highlighter, I got this one from Amazon as a recommendation of Missa. It's the Holo Brilliance highlighter. This is in shade 2, I think. This is what it looks like. Yeah, this is in 02. This is the packaging. It's quite cute, and it's in shade, can you see, 02. And this is what it looks like. I mean, it's very this is the shade. So yeah, so pretty. I'm really excited to use it. So let's just use that quickly. And I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn Hill JH09, and I'm going to go in. Oh, I'm going to go in into it and just kind of go for it. Okay. It's very shimmery. It's a lot more shimmery than I thought. It's very powdery. Let me try a different. I'm going to try a fan brush to see if that works better. Maybe there's just a layer on it that needs to be removed. I mean, it's pretty, but it's very shimmery. It's a lot more shimmery than I like my highlighters. Do you feel there's like a layer on top that needs to be removed? I'm just removing that top layer. Oh, sugar. So this is how it swatches. So it's a beautiful swatch. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not as amazing as I was imagining it was going to be. But it's not ugly either. I mean, it's pretty and it's there, but it's just a bit shimmery for my liking. Maybe if I do a little bit on my finger. Okay, I prefer how that's applied actually. It looks really pretty. Should I try and wet it, do you think? So wetting it, probably not the best thing to do, can I just say. I'm just going to go with a clean brush and just kind of blend, because it's kind of just blend into like a line right now. Yeah, it's just literally like a strip. Oh, annoying. Right, so where's my... I'm trying to find my powder brush, which apparently has disappeared. Here it is. Yeah, so that's not really gone to plan, but never mind. It's okay. So, for lips, I kind of want to go nudie, just because I've got to see the eyes are very purple and everything. And then I'm going to go back and finish my eyes, and we'll be back. Because I did that a lot quicker than I thought. And I couldn't really talk and do this at the same time for some reason, so I struggled with that a little bit. So let me do my lips quickly. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Flirt followed by Venus. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Okay, so that's the lips done. What I'll do, I'm just going to go and finish off my eyes on my other video, and then I'll be right back to discuss and go through the MLM bits. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm all done. Sorry, these eyelashes are really, really annoying. The basic point of MLMs, like I think I said at the beginning, but if not, I'll cut this bit out, is basically for you to sell products and make commission on them. So you make very small commission on them. The best way to earn money from an MLM company is to build a team. So you build a team, and then they build a team, and then they build a team. That's kind of how it works. The more people you have in your team, the more they have in their team, and etc. is how you're going to make money. So it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. They don't call it that because it's illegal. Pyramid schemes are illegal, but it's kind of what it is. If you look at the format, that's what it is. So basically the people at the bottom and the person at the top earns the more. So you basically make commission on your sales as well as your team sales as well as their team sales, and etc, etc. So yeah, that's kind of the whole point of it. So I was kind of drawn in by the fact that they were kind of selling this idea of get rich quick sort of scheme. It's really easy, you just have to do a couple of posts a day and you'll make loads of money. Yeah, it's not like that at all. So the introductory offer you have to kind of set up, and you have to buy a kit. You don't have to buy it, but obviously they recommend it, so then you can start using the products and you can start seeing for yourself what products are good and what products are not good. So I bought a kit. It came with, I can't remember what it came with now, but it came with a few like face products. It came with the mascara. Should I try and find it? So I got like the face mist and the toothpaste, the mascara. What else did I get? Yeah, so I got a few products with it, and the idea behind it was that you started using the products so then you can sell them. And it was about 60 quid, 60, 70 pound maybe. And yeah, so you just start kind of playing with them and start enjoying them, and then you post pictures of your teeth and how white they are. The toothpaste is very good. I did see a difference in my teeth. I took pictures, it was the same lighting, everything was the same. I made sure it was all correct. I'm quite an honest person. I don't like deceiving people. I hate lying. And I would never lie to kind of get ahead. So I kind of, to me, I probably am the worst person for this sort of thing, because I can't lie. Well, I don't like that I can't. I don't like to lie to sell products. That's not me. So yeah, anyway, I got the intro kit and I started using the products. The mud mask was amazing. It was really leaves your face beautifully in mask. The polishing peel is also very, very good. Again, it leaves your face as soft as a baby bum. It's meant to be better than the microdermabrasion machine or something. I have no idea, because I've never tried microdermabrasion before, so I don't know. Another product I bought was the body spa. This was like £200. So this is a little pouch it comes in. This is the machine. So you basically turn it on and it kind of comes on. It's got no battery at the moment, but you kind of put your cream on and you kind of touch that on either on your arms, or you can do it on your belly, and it's meant to like tone it up. I'd never used it long enough, to be honest, to kind of know if it did work or not. But for £200 for this, I was an absolute mug for buying it. It took me weeks and weeks to convince Darren that I needed that machine to like make loads of money. There was also a face one that basically irons your face, and again, you could tell the difference. You're supposed to do demos on half of the face and stuff, and I did do them, and they did really work. So you could see it, but it's like a long-term thing. You have to invest in the machine and use it on a regular basis for it to actually work. If you stop using it, the effects are going to go back, and they're going to go back to the normal way. That was that. And then I've also bought the foundation, which is completely almost empty, and this was like £30 odd. And then I've got the eyebrow kit, which was again like £30, I want to say like £30 maybe, 29, £30. Again, it's good. I mean, I've hit pan on the highlighter shade. It's actually quite a pretty highlighter shade. And then I've also purchased this. This was £35. Oh. And again, it's a pretty eyeshadow palette. Is it worth 35 quid? No. Is this worth 30 quid? No. Is this worth 30 quid? No. It's a nice foundation. It's not a bad foundation at all. I'm not slagging off these products. They're good products. They're just overpriced for what they are. But yeah, I mean, I used it all up, so it was good. It's not like it's bad. It's just, I have found many other products now that I love that are cheaper than these. This eyebrow stuff, it comes with two shades, like a dark shade and a lighter shade, and then it comes with a highlighter shade. And it's nice, it's not bad at all, but it's just a powder, it's just an eyebrow powder. You know, Benefit are like world-renowned eyebrow specialists, and they charge like 20 quid for something like this. The eyeshadow palette, again, it's nice, it's not bad, like at all. I'm just going to swatch them for you quickly. So this is the, oh god, this is a really bad swatching. That's my skin coloured one, I'm probably not going to see that. Just very quick swatches. The colours are lovely, you know, they're not bad swatches. They're good quality shadows, but again, they're not worth the £35. So I think my experience with it was that it was a big waste of money. It was just a way for someone else to get richer. And I've met some lovely people through the through New Skin and stuff, so that's, you know, I don't want to take away from that, because I did. I met some lovely people, and we're all just trying to earn a living and make money, and that's fair enough. That's not a problem at all. But I do think it's a bit of a, I have to be very careful with my words. I do think, right, let's go for a section. So let me just see what I've written here. Okay, so do I think it works? For the average person, no, I do not think it works for the average person like me. If you have lots and lots of money to invest and you can buy lots of products and it's not going to cause a problem for you too financially, then it might work. Yes, I also think it will work if you're already like in the beauty industry. So if you've got like a salon or something, or you have people that in your life that love beauty, then I think it can work. Then yeah, I think it can work because you already have your client base there. And if you've got like friends or family members or people that you know that will invest in their skincare and will invest in their beauty regime, then yes, I think it can work. But not for just your normal, you know, they try and sell it to like mums. Oh yeah, it only takes 2 minutes, do a post and you'll get loads of sales. You don't. People just end up getting annoyed with you, to be honest, on your feed if you spam them with loads of stuff. They say to you, you have to make like, I think it was like 10 contacts a day, so you have to like message 10 random people on Facebook that you don't know and ask them if they want to join your group and talk to them about, you know, they say, oh, don't say that, go in and say, oh, you know, I love this, I love that, and then try and get them interested that way, which is kind of how I got hooked. They compliment you and then they try and get you. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it per se. Like, you know, if you've got the money to invest, I think it's great. It makes a bit of money and stuff. But so yeah, I do think that they can work, but not for someone like me. So you do have to be quite ruthless. You have to be quite out there and quite outgoing, because you have to talk to people all the time and try and get contacts. And the main bit that they drum into is that you have to build a team. So that's really the only way that you make money, because the commission you make from the products you sell is very, very minimal, very, very, very small. I don't even think I ever got paid, because you buy the products at a certain amount, and but then with the shipping was also very expensive. It was like a £5 or something, like minimum for shipping. It doesn't matter how much you spend, you still have to pay that £5 shipping. I could be wrong there, I can't remember exactly the details, but it was something very, very similar to that. Would I do it again? No, I would not do it again, no way. I love makeup, I love beauty, I love having the option to try whatever I want to. I generally think that a lot of the time that these products are good. I don't think they're bad products, because I enjoyed a lot of them. I enjoyed this eyeshadow palette, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I've used it like, if I've used it twice, then I'd be very, very surprised. I did have the concealer as well. Their concealer's shocking. I'm sure I've still got it actually, but it's really, really bad, not good at all. It was only like £13, so I didn't mind that so much. They've got liquid lipsticks, which came out while I was doing it, and I've got one of the shades, and it is beautiful actually. It's really, really nice. It's a really nice formula actually. It's very, very comfortable on the lips, so it's lovely, but it's about, I'm sure they're like over £20 for a liquid lipstick. Again, it's just a price point. I think it's very, very expensive to sell. So if you haven't got people that like makeup, like us crazy makeup lovers do, you're not really going to sell it. And a lot of the time, I think, now that I know a lot more about makeup and what I like and what I don't like, I think I'm a bit more fussy with what I spend my money on. And I don't think I'd purchase anything like that really again. Yeah, so I don't know if this video's made any sense whatsoever. I just kind of wanted to give you a little insight into MLMs, or what they are, what they mean. Not to try and I'm not slating people or slagging anyone off. I'm just giving you my opinion of what I experienced. It wasn't necessarily a bad experience, it was just a losing money experience. I just lost money. I didn't really make any. And yeah, one of the people I really must apologise to is Darren, because bless him, he always supports me in my little ventures. And yeah, so financially we've lost, you know, a couple of £100 and not gained anything from it. I did do a couple of parties at home and I sold a couple of toothpastes, and that was it. I think people kind of felt obliged to buy something, bless them, which was really nice of them to support me and stuff. But all they could afford from the list of products was the toothpaste, because it was £10. And although that sounds cheap, for a toothpaste it's pretty expensive. So yeah, so that's kind of my like thoughts on MLMs, my experience with MLMs. Just a very quick and easy video. I didn't want this to be too long, too negative. I kind of wanted just to give you my experience and my feedback on it. And yeah, that's about it really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.